I'm Aidan, and these are the memoirs of an all-round angler. Today we're going to be targeting bass. We're going to be fishing Littlestone near Dungeness. We're going to be fishing with a black lug and squid. We'll see how we get on, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, it's me, Aidan. Today we've got going beach fishing again. This time we're targeting bass, and maybe we have an outside chance of a ray. So today we're fishing at Littlestone Beach, which is basically next to Dungeness. What we've got really shallow water, muddy. It's quite a sunny day today, so I picked this venue because it's so shallow. We've got a northeasterly wind coming at our faces, and this should stir up the bottom a bit so you have a bit of colour in the water. So hopefully that gives us a fighting chance for a bass. We're targeting them with a lugworm, fresh black lugworm, and calamari squid. Calamari squid's just to bulk up the bait and to keep costs down, but I reckon we've got a decent chance of catching a few fish today. So fishing a rising tide, and it's coming in pretty quick. It's actually only about 2 meters in front of me right now. Fishing for bass. Apparently, when the waves hit the shingle, as soon as the tide hits the shingle, that is the time to start fishing. And we've just started fishing. Been fishing about 15-20 minutes, and we're fishing with one rod's on a flapper rig, 2-hook flapper, cast out about 20-30 yards, not far at all. Because bass feed so close in, especially with such coloured water. Fishing really close in. That's with black lugworm, and then we've got our big old leader icon power up here, the one that I'm jiggling right now. That I'm fishing about 70-80 yards out with black lug and squid on the bottom hook. So we've got a bit of a squid and black lug cocktail, and then we've got a size 2 hook on the top, which just got a small bit of black lug. Right, okay, I'm going to show you how I bait up the Portsmouth rig and how to set up the rig. So the rig basically consists of, it's like a 2-hook flapper. So you got your grip lead there, but then you got a bait clip here, and then you got 40-pound mono snood, just stiffness, it's amnesia, and then you got cascade swivel there. If I can try to get the camera to focus on that. And that's got a bait clip on it. Then you got your hook with your bait on the end. This is just an old bait, so I'll just take this off. Might have to reel on the other rod soon. The tide really does come up this beach quickly. There we go. Right. Then so you got your 40-pound snood, which is the bottom snood, right above the bait clip. Then you come up the rig body, and then you got another snood which comes off here. This one I've got made out of 20-pound, or what is it? 20-pound Berkeley XTS mono, and that, as you can see there, it's got a little bait stop. I'll show you how to make that in another video. And then got your little bit of lugworm. That's again an old bait. I'll take that off. It's a size 2 hook. The bottom hook I've got here is size 2.0. And that is my big bass hook. That's the one I'm hoping to catch fish on. First up, I'll do my squid and lug cocktail. Very simple. Also good bait for whiting and cod in the winter. Now we're coming towards the end of summer, so I'm just hoping to catch. So I haven't done all summer at all. I haven't been after the bass too much. So basically I take my strip of squid, sort of just insert it there and insert it there. And then a small bit of lugworm, so about a 3-inch section. Put it up the hook. There we go. Voila. There you go. Pop it over the eye a little bit, if I can get that hanging on. There we go. And bring the squid back up. And then just hook the squid don't know if you'll be able to see that squid there. Hook it back on there, on the front of the hook. So that'll also, the squid will also attract dogfish. So, I mean, if you're really struggling, it's a good bait for dogfish. But I'm hoping for bass, and I'm casting for bass. Bit of lugworm dust on my hand. And then try to push that back onto the hook. There you go. This job would be made far easier with a little bit of bait elastic. But there you got a nice bait and plenty of hook points showing. As long as you got the barb showing, should be okay to catch fish. There you go. Right, so that's the first bait done. And the second bait, literally be a little bit of lug. I mean, I'm talking tiny. Small baits, apparently here, small baits, what do the business. And also a small bait like this would also take eels. Small little strip of lug, piece of lugworm body. So you take the top snood, which is this one here. This one, ideally with this rig, you want your top snood to be longer than the bottom snood, otherwise your rig might tangle. There we go. Just thread that up the shank of the hook. It's messy business, but it's what we do to catch fish. And then with the bait stop, what you can do is if you just take the bait stop, pinch the line, and then push it down, that'll keep it all condensed onto the hook, and that'll stop. Like if you have a big bait, say that long, as long as my hands, yeah, you got this section here. If you have a bit of worm up here, fish could grab that, and it wouldn't be hooked. Whereas here, that's a perfect sized mouthful for a school bass. That's also a decent, small enough mouthful for eels and stuff. So then, no matter where they get it, they're likely to get that hook point there, no matter where. I did in fact catch a bass, but the camera just decided to stop filming all of a sudden, and I didn't realise until after I'd released the fish. So here's the footage of a very small bass, about 10-15 centimetres. Did get the target species in the end, and that's all that counts. There we go, another fish fallen to lugworm. This time we've got a little pouting. Let's start hooking quickly. Very small fish. Not been great fishing so far, only had one bass, and this is a species which I really didn't expect over here. We're now fishing, we've bought the big power rod, which is the Leader Icon M Sport Power on the left. We brought that a bit closer in, that's now out about 30 yards, and I've bought the second rod, the right rod, which is 12 footer, quite small, almost soft enough to be a bass rod, a designed bass rod, designed for bass fishing, and I've dropped that in about 20 yards out, literally gentle, the gentlest lob you can imagine. No power went into it, it's just, I reckon we're not getting the bass because we are casting too far out, I reckon. I've been hitting about 80 yards, I reckon, with my pendulum casting out, as far as I can go with squid baits and the lugworm baits. But all the fish I've had are really close in, so I've dropped on about 35-40 yards out. Then my second rod is really close in, and that's all the fish that have been caught on the rod that's really close in. I mean, I know I've had smaller baits on it, but I reckon that is something to do with it. I don't think there's anything out of distance, so we're dropping everything short, keeping very close in, which is a good way to fish, especially in matches and stuff. It often gets overlooked, but in reality a lot of the fish are very close in where the food's been washed up. And if you look, we've got very gentle swells, very gentle, nothing much, like no strong winds. It's a gentle northeasterly think it was about 12-13 miles an hour on the forecast, so there's not much wave action, but as you can see the water is extraordinarily muddy because this is such a shallow venue. I mean, you could probably be casting about 40 yards and you're only in about, what, a metre of water tops. I mean, I know there are shallower venues, but it is nice and shallow, which I think is why I'm catching fish at the moment. Might not be all the target fish, might not be as big as I want them, but I reckon elsewhere, I was thinking maybe Hive, where it's a bit deep. Look there, the water's a bit over there. I believe is Folkestone Headland. And that, and then you've got over there. You've got the deep water. You can't really see it at the moment, but it is there. Trust me. And that you can see. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but that is bluer over there than it is close in, where it's really brown and muddy, sort of like just a really muddy colour. So hopefully catch more fish. All the fish now have come to lugworm. Right then, here's a little tip. When you got your rig, it's a pulley rig. It's a great big, basically it's a great big long piece of line. Bit of a mess really. You can never really curl them up and get them right. So what I've done, I've invested in these. These are foam rig winders made out of EVA foam. They're good, they're tough. Absorbs water, so your rigs will be dry by the time you get home. They're really genius. I mean, at first I kept using sheets of cardboard. If you don't have enough money to buy yourself a set of these or a box, or get yourself a rig wallet, get about £10, and then use sheets of cardboard and cut slits in the tops and the bottom. You can wrap your rigs around there. You can have 3 or 4 rigs per thing. And they're quite good to a point though, because you always have these kinks in your line, and they kind of like messes up your rig a bit, and it doesn't look as neat. It might not affect how fish is, but it's just like creature comforts and stuff. So literally, you just buy these. I mean, I think it was 10 for £2 for these ones. It's literally just wrap it up there, neat as anything. Pop it in your tackle box or your rig wallet or whatever. But yeah. That's the end of the session. I'll start packing up now. I'll reel in if I have any fish on, which I don't think I do. I'll show you, but at the moment, it seems like it's been a bit of a... It's not exactly been a success. I mean, I've had a few fish, 2 fish, I've had a pouting and a bass. I don't mind, at least I haven't blanked, but I haven't caught any bass of size that I'd like to catch. I mean, I was hoping, like, about like £1 or £2 I was hoping for, but, this isn't a big bass venue. It's a nice beach venue where you can pick off the odd fish, and it's not meant to be hard fishing, but it's not meant to be really easy. Right, so now we're back at home after that session. It wasn't exactly a total success. We went out to catch bass. We caught this very small bass, but when I looked back on the footage, I must have double pressed the film button because it only filmed about 1 second of footage, and I didn't get to show you the fish. But oh well, it wasn't really worth seeing. It was only about, 13 to 15 centimetres long, really tiny fish. And to be honest, you weren't missing much. But it was a nice day, but it was I think it was a bit too bright, and there wasn't quite enough wind to stir up the bottom, bring in the larger fish. And I think, at the moment, that the venues around Kent have been producing a lot of small fish. But yeah, the rods I was using, I had my distance rod was the Leader Icon M Sport Power, and I had a Dial 7 HT, just the classic black and gold one, with 12-pound mono, main line, and 70-pound shock leader. And then my other rod, the rod that actually both the pouting and the bass fell to, was the Normark Black Medallion. And if you need any advice or have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Like, subscribe, do all the things really, show your support. You know, if you feel like it, if you think it's good enough, then feel free to share it to your friends and stuff and see what they think about it. But otherwise, I'll keep you guys posted. I might set up a Facebook or a Twitter, and feel free to follow those if I do. I'll put links in the description again. Then yeah, cheers, thanks for watching. Tight lines, wet nets, all that. Hope you catch some fish, and most of all, stay safe and enjoy yourself.